Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. end-of-day recap for the U.S. market on Monday, February 2nd, 2026, covering movements across indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Stay tuned as we dive into key market insights. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. The major U.S. indexes closed higher, continuing a very strong positive trend. The S&P 500 index closed at 6,976.23, up by 37.21. The Dow 30 index showed substantial increase, ending at 49,407.67, a gain of 515.19. Across all major indexes, advancers surpassed decliners. The S&P 500 saw 283 advancing versus 209 declining. Similarly, the Russell 2000 index also experienced dominance by advancers with 1,339 gaining against 504 falling. Total returns are showing positive outcomes across the board. Year to date, the Russell 2000 index leads the pack with a 6.38% gain, whereas the S&P 400 Midcap Index closely follows with a 4.91% rise. Top-performing sectors today highlight significant growth, with the consumer defensive sector reaching a new all-time high at 944.59, climbing by 14.69. Industrials also achieved a record close of 1,417.69, continuing a strong bullish trend. The energy sector faced the steepest decline, down by 15.55 to conclude at 770.58. Meanwhile, the utilities sector broke downward after a sideways movement, displaying a strong negative trend. Globally, India, iShares ETF, shined with a rise to 53.28, rallying 2.9%. Chile, iShares ETF, followed closely with a 1.7% gain, closing at 46.5, indicating robust positive trends throughout. In total returns, Chile, iShares ETF, leads with a remarkable 13.98% year-to-date increase. Israel, iShares ETF, follows with a 9.71% growth, demonstrating strong investment potentials in these markets. In the world of technology stocks, Apple closed at 269.95, a 10.47 rise with some upward volatility today. It marks 3 consecutive days of gains. Alphabet reached a new all-time closing high at 344.90, up 6.37. Amazon also saw a positive day, increasing to 242.96, amidst a strong positive trend despite recent sideways movement. Meta Platforms closed at 706.41, dropping 10.9 for the second consecutive day, but it maintains a strong positive trend. Meanwhile, Nvidia ended at 185.61, losing 5.52, highlighting a mixed negative trend with its second day in decline.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is seeing a current price of $78,292.19, up 1,396.66, marking a 1.8% increase. Despite this rise, it remains in a very strong negative trend, with some downward volatility observed today. Ethereum is also up, trading at 2,333.72, gaining 65.54, or 2.8%. It maintains a very strong negative trend, accompanied by strong downward volatility over the past 5 days. Meanwhile, BNB's current price is $773.13, up 15.3 or 1.9%, with a strong negative trend and strong downward volatility today. Solana currently trades at 104.53, rising by 3.86 or 3.8%. It's still in a very strong negative trend and dealing with some downward volatility for 6 days. Finally, Dogecoin holds at 0.1079, up 0.0037 or 3.6%, amid a very strong negative trend and flat price movement for the last 3 days. Looking deeper into returns, Bitcoin has a weekly total return of 1.82%, but shows a negative month-to-date return. It faces a year-to-date return loss of over 10%. Ethereum is seeing a weekly gain of 2.89%, yet overall monthly and yearly returns are down. BNB presents a similar trajectory, with slight weekly gains and monthly to yearly declines. Solana is making strides in weekly returns at 3.84%, though monthly and annual figures paint a challenging picture with substantial losses. Conversely, Dogecoin enjoys positive weekly and monthly returns, though year-to-date returns still indicate a loss of nearly 8%.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar to euro is currently at 0.8476, gaining 0.0047. The US dollar British pound stands at 0.7316, with a minor rise of 0.0007 over 3 days. Against the Japanese yen, the US dollar increased by 0.8020 to 155.5820. However, it has shown a very strong negative trend against most of these currencies. Meanwhile, the Swiss franc saw a larger increase of 0.0069, unlike the US dollar Australian dollar, which fell slightly by 0.0026, indicating a strong downward trend.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.